Hi, I'm Game Guy. It's time for more Let's Play Majora's Mask, The Legend of Zelda, if you will. We got the fire arrows now, which means that we have various options ahead of us. I think first things first, I want to go down there. Yes, because now I can go through this green door, now that I have the power of fire. The power of fire allows us to burn through. It does use magic, obviously, so you gotta be a little careful of, you know, various things here. Alright. There's some dudes over here. Pots probably drop magic. You can shoot these guys with a fire arrow and they just die instantly, and it's pretty great. You don't have to. I already showed that the Goron punch is more than capable of performing the same action here. They typically drop arrows. I'm noticing now, these fire arrows don't use a lot of magic, but they use enough that it might be a problem if you just use them, you know, willy-nilly. I'm going to hope these pots drop magic. There's a stray fairy here. Alright, so obviously there's some torches here that you want to light. I don't know if it's worth trying to use a Deku stick here. It might be, but I've never done it that way, so I have no idea if it's a good idea or not. Falling down, this will be that room I was in earlier when I said, wow, I sure am in a lower room that exists. Try not to fall. Like, you can get back up now that you have the fire arrows, but it's kind of a thing. What is in that other doorway? I'm trying to recall. That just leads back to the hub room. I don't need to go there. I opened this middle door, and that's what I want anyway, so... Alright, this switch is pretty important, so we need to go ahead and hit this thing now. If you ask me, it makes the big ol' center pillar go up high. And also the switch below you pops up. That switch will send the pillar back down in case you want it to go back down. I don't think I'm gonna need it to go back down. I don't remember a reason for it to need to go back down, short of, I don't know, actually. I can't think of a good reason. Unless there's, like, a stray fairy you can't get. Now, I mean, it does make traversing some of the lower areas a little bit more problematic. I'm trying to remember. I think I want also, while I'm in the area, to head back to this room. This is a room I'd want to be, because there's a key in here. I want to go to the other side of this room, though. That's where I want to go. It's where I want to reside. While you're rolling, you're immune to the freezer breath. That's pretty nice, actually. It's pretty nice, I think. Alright, kill that guy. Melt that ice. Would have been nice if the fire arrow continued and also killed that guy, but it's fine. We can't have everything in this world, I guess. That'll make a chest appear over there. And everybody loves chests, right? I'm pretty sure. Let's go ahead and bust some pots. Yeah, there's a lot of magic in this dungeon, so it's pretty nice. It's pretty nice. Alright, small key. Yeah, you want to go and get this, because gonna have some problems otherwise. There's another chest there, but I need to get... That's one of the ones with the upper ledge, I think? I'm trying to remember how to get there, though. I think I need to find a staircase or something in the room above. Probably. Yeah, this dungeon is kinda where the game starts getting all confuzzling. Mr. Bell in the background, I don't care what day it is. Shut up. You're just a glorified, gigantic Mr. Watch, alright? Let's be real here. That's all that you are. Alright, I probably want to bop you, get you out of here. as quick as humanly possible. Ideally, I would have liked to just shoot the eye switch, but, you know, it's fine. It raises the platform. Like I said, this is a nice little shortcut room. If I can get that magic, that'd be nice. Yeah, you do need to shoot the switch again, but it's not frozen anymore, so it's pretty alright. Here's where the things get interesting. These white parts of the center pillar, you can punch these away, making that drop down a little bit. Naturally, this is something you do want to do. I want to go over there, because remember there was the frozen doorway over here, so it's probably worth my while. Yeah, there's a nice little safety net here, just in case that happens, so, you know, it's pretty friendly. You don't get that luxury all the time, but today, it is a thing you get. Alright. I'm here now. Yeah, see here, you don't get that same luxury. I'm gonna want to go over there, obviously. It's pretty simple. Alright. Let's punch these away now. Punch them away! I think hitting the button at the bottom also resets these. I think. I'm not totally sure on that. I'm also not really sure where this key is, used. I mean, obviously it's used here. We get to fight these guys now instead of just kind of ignoring them like I did earlier. What even are you? That's an Eno, so persistent, and it's susceptible to heat. Convenient. Also, Goron Punch, I don't know if it's just meant to be a heat element deal, or if it's just... I know it's pretty powerful, so it's just one of those things. Drop a lot of hearts, though. That's pretty nice. It's pretty nice. Alright, obviously there's something up here in the corner. I'm going to assume it's a fairy. If you want to not have fire arrows, you gotta re-equip your thing. Oops. Wrong buttons. Never happens. Alright. So that's gonna bring Fairy Boy to me. I need to melt this ice now. Of note, you can't actually, I think, you can't use... Yeah, you can't use elemental arrows while the Lens of Truth is open. So, gotta be aware of that. It's kind of a minor nuance to the thing. Ah, right, this room. I remember this room. This is the room where you gotta fight some of these guys again. Owie pain. Why would you hurt me, friend? I don't approve of your shenanigans. That guy is already dead. Remember when these guys were mini-bosses? I mean, they still are, technically. But each of them also drops a fairy, by the way. So, you know. I feel like in the past, I liked fighting these guys with the Goron. That was pretty fun. But, not what we're doing today. I need, something to happen here. Turns out. Yep. I feel like I'm missing something. But what could it be? I don't know. Oops. Please do not fall, Link. That is not what I want you to do. Actually, please. Fall in the way I desire, not the way you want. Alright, well, I can obviously go through here. I'm gonna have to go back and do a little bit of cleanup. Turns out, because I know I've missed some stuff on the lower levels. But we'll get there when we get there. I'm gonna have to kind of head back down anyway. At least eventually. Alright, so here is where I got to do this shenanigans. Line up good. And we are on our way. All the way over here. So we got a use for the Deku Flower now. Turns out, let's go ahead and go ahead. I can see there's a boss key chest down there. You can tell because it's the one that's special. The one that is special is the one that we want. And it looks like we gotta fight another Wizrobe. Not about to do that as a Deku Sprout. Scrub. Guy. Thing. I don't know, if he's a young Deku, would that make him a Sprout? You can use fire arrows on this guy, for the record, and they do more damage. So, it's a thing. Because remember last time how it took 3 hits to progress to the next phase? Now it takes 2. So, you know, it's pretty nice, all things considered. Hello, guy. Just stand right in front of me, being an easy target. Yeah, you do have to wait for, like, the little yellow reticle from Tattle to show up, otherwise you just... I think your arrows is gonna go through him. And that's no good. Are there any magic drops in these pots? That might be nice, just to kind of top myself off. I mean, I'll take arrows too, I guess, but I was looking more for magic. That might have been cool. But I guess it's not. Oh, well. Alright. Got ourselves a boss key. I never did go back to, like, Woodfall or something to check and see if I get to keep those things. The boss key, I mean. Like, I'm pretty sure boss key is lost in time reset. Like, I know I've mentioned this before. Where in the world is the thing I'm thinking of here? I just wanna... Like, okay, remember that little ledge that existed in the center tower? It's in the northwest corner. I am facing the opposite of that. I sure am. Yeah, it's all the way down there. I'm trying to remember. I feel like you can jump from here and make it if you have the bunny hood, but it's pretty risky. So we're gonna try it. That's what I'm talking about. Alright, let me just take a quick peek here. It looks like it is just a straight shot if I follow this line. Well, here we go! Made it! Alright. Yeah, I think the intention is they want you to drop down here with the Deku Flower, but I didn't. Alright, at this point now, I need to discover how to get to where I need to go. Let's see. There's a staircase over there on this floor. I think I need to be on 2nd floor and take the south door, is what I think needs to happen here, but I need to figure out how to get over there. It's not a thing I can just easily do, turns out. Alright. So if I go over there, I'm not going to be able to make it. If I go over there, it's going to take me not to south door. South? It might. I don't remember the layout of the extra rooms in here is kind of the problem I have. So it might not actually work out the way I hope. But we'll see how it goes. We'll see. Yeah, see, because I need to get into that door over there. How might I best get into that door? I feel like this may, in fact, be the part where I cut the video. You know, actually, it occurs to me, I have fire arrows. I forgot there were icy ices over here. Mr. Wolfos, I forgot about your room, and I am sorry. I was overcomplicating everything, as you do. Alright, let's go ahead and just punch the Wolfos with a sword. That seems like the thing to do. Alright, sorry, I had a momentary thing where I forgot how to play video games. I'm sorry. Alright. Now that I have solved the eternal mystery, I can get to here and push a block around. Of course, the block will slide around on the ice. I would go up there, but I want that chest first. So let's go ahead and grab that thing. I don't know if there's a reason to thaw that ice block. I feel like there might be, but I don't know what it is. Nice narrow miss there, Mr. Stalactite. How dare you try to be so rude. I've gone and made a mistake, turns out. So is there anything to be gained here? Alright, guess not. Yeah, I didn't want to push it into this little alcove because it didn't do me any good whatsoever. It's kind of a rude little layout there, I think, but, you know, it's one of those things. It's one of those things, man. One of those things. Alright. Let's go ahead and climb on up one more time. If you wanted an easier time actually breaking this barrel over here, you can make that jump, like, with a bunny hood. And then, like, Goron pound the barrel. In case you wanted to. Remember this room? We're finally on the upper part. Hooray! I can... Oh, no! That pot hurt me. How dare you? Why are pots secretly evil? I don't know, but that's the last of the stray fairies. So, we can move on to the finale of the dungeon. Finally. I made it. Alright, I gotta figure out how to get back up, though. Alright, back up here. Clocktown bells ringing at my face again. But it's okay. We made it here, where I can punch icicles and create dents in the air. As you do. Alright. Well, that guy looks fun. I should have said he looks cool, but I didn't. So, you know. Go ahead and thaw him out. Night of the second day! I spent half of 3 days in here. It's fine. I did it. I thawed you out. We're friends now. Never mind. It's the masked mechanical monster. Goht, I don't know, one of those names. This fight's pretty neat, by the way, because it's a fight that you primarily spend rolling around as a Goron, which is kind of rad, actually. Building momentum is a bit tricky when the floor isn't flat everywhere, because you do need to have the spikes in order to do much here. Watch out for everything that he throws at you. This guy likes to drop projectiles everywhere. Like all these rocks that he's kicking up and everything. It's a good day. There's a way to knock him over, and for the life of me, I'm not really sure what that is. I feel like it might be if you hit a ramp and land on him, but good luck actually timing that. It's not easy to do. That projectile is very difficult to dodge sometimes, so, you know. Same with his lightning blast. You know, sometimes he just gets free hits on you, and it's a little bit rude, but thankfully he doesn't do a ton of damage or anything. So, you know, it's not too bad. These green pots respawn, for the record. Well, I got hit mid-thing. I've progressed to the phase of the fight where there's just stalactites falling down everywhere. Wow, I actually managed to dodge the lightning strikes. That's relatively unusual. But you know how it is. It's this little homing attack that is always a thing that gives me a problem, because it just kind of shows up. Sometimes, it's just a thing. Now, you can actually just shoot arrows at him, like from the doorway or something, if you really want. Arguably, that might even be faster. Oh, I actually got him. Nice! Sometimes you can just get him stuck here and do repeated damage by rolling into him constantly. It's a pretty good time. It's a pretty good time. We've progressed to the final phase where he's dropping bombs everywhere, by the way. Oh man, you just had to ruin a good thing. I punched you in the butt! Got you good! Take that, goat! Got! Oops, you ran into the wall. You probably shouldn't have done that, see, because that was your undoing, obviously. You could have been just fine if you didn't do that. Somewhere in this big expanse of a room, you will find your reward. Hello, heart piece, ×4. Saved it. Alright, well, let's go. I got Goht's remains, or Got's remains. I'm still not sure. I will never be sure. Yo! It's a face you can wear on your face. Whoa, Link, back up, please. Personal space. What exactly are all of you? Singing? That's pretty obvious. Man, this bubble bath is pretty white today. Guardians. So you're protective gods. And that's why you're in the temples. But why are the protective gods... End of sentence. Hey, wait! It is implied you're leaving despite you just standing there. Well, I feel like I've learned nothing. But it's fine. And in an instant, it has become not winter. Wasn't aware this was Oracle of Seasons. Mr. Watch is confused as well. Everything is nice again. Hooray! Yeah. I did it. I made a spring. I mean, we're still in a mountain, so there is some snow around occasionally, but, you know, it's whatever. It's fine. It's not an irregular amount of snow. Froggo! He's here to cheer me on. There's a wasp here, or whatever. Can I lock onto you? Giant bee, don't ask me! Nice. I've defeated it. Finally, everything I have sought to do has been completed. Alright, so now that it is actually all thought out, there really isn't a whole lot to do, actually. You can go up this little pathway that wasn't here before, if you want. There's a bunch of dudes here. I don't remember these guys being here, but they sure are here. Go away, please. Go away, please. Yeah, what's in here? There's a... I keep wanting to call them Sheikah statues, which I guess isn't inaccurate. There's a hole here. I don't feel like I've ever been here. I mean, I knew this was here, but I've just never bothered. Because there's not much of a point. I guess. There's a sick 20 bucks in here. That's nice. Aw, yeah. I mean, I know what this is. This just leads back up to the top of the little cliffside there. Yeah, now we're up here. See, this was the exit that was covered in snow that the dudes were talking about. I might want to be not a Goron to get back down, because there's still water down here, and no more icebergs to save the day. Anyway, next time, I think we're gonna explore around a little bit in this newly thawed out winter zone. I'll see you later, and goodbye.